Got it. Hello, and welcome back to our Facebook Live Friday series, where I'm joined by the brightest minds here at BizIQ to talk to you about tips and tricks to take your marketing to the next level. I am Candace Tyler, and I am the Community Relations Coordinator here at BizIQ. And today I am talking to you about how to measure the success of your marketing. I am joined by Dorothy Walden, who is our Director of Demand and Lead Generation. As you can see, we are both still working from home, so if you see us looking around or looking at different screens, know that we have a lot going on, but we want to give you the best information. So thank you, Dorothy, for joining us today.
Thank you, Candace, and thanks all of you out there for joining us. I'm excited to talk about marketing metrics. I am a true marketing data geek, so spending time sharing that with you today is a bit of a highlight for me.
Oh, nice. So many times business owners are so focused in running their own business and their areas of passion that they overlook the data that is also involved with running that business. And this data is key to understanding the success of their business.
Yes, you could not be more right. And we also understand that business owners may not know what metrics to track and then how to look at that data and analyze it to make better decisions, to understand how their marketing is performing for them.
Exactly. And your business data is essential. It gives you the knowledge to know what is contributing the most to your business. However, as you and I both know, not all metrics are created equal. There are vanity metrics, and we mentioned that in our most recent blog. You can find that here, and you can also find the link in the caption of this live. But today, Dorothy and I will strictly be covering your ROI.
Yes, we are. Keeping it simple.
Yes, one thing at a time. So let's dive right in. My first suggestion would be to track your ROI and calculate it to ensure that you know exactly what is helping you get your money's worth from your marketing. ROI is short for return on investment. It's a number that gives you knowledge of what's contributing the most to your business. And today we are going to go over a simple equation that can help you if you're keeping track of your business financials. An example of how to calculate your ROI. First, you would need to track where your business is coming from. Is that a Google ads, Facebook ads, or your website traffic? And then addition to that, you also need to track what the sale is that they've purchased from you and the price of that. So for example, if we had 10 sales at $100 each and we spent $100 on Facebook ads to receive those sales, this is what calculating your ROI would look like. To start, you would need to calculate your sales growth. With this scenario, that would look like this here. You have 10 sales times the $100 that each sale produced, and that would equal $1,000 in sales growth. You'll then take that sales growth and add it into this equation, which will calculate your ROI. So with our example earlier about the 10 sales at $100 each and $100 spent on Facebook ads to receive those sales, our equation would look like this. Meaning our ROI would be 900%, which is pretty good if I do say so myself.
I would say your marketing is crushing it, of course, if you're at 900%, right?
Right.
We'd all love that. So yes, I realize that number is not realistic, but we're just using round numbers to make it easy and to help you understand the point that we're trying to get at. I also want to keep in mind, or have you keep in mind, that the lead that you capture in 1 month may not bring the revenue in that same month. So for example, if you're an e-commerce company, your sale happens like in the moment. So it's easy for you to track what you spent that month and what you got that month. If you're, say, a home remodeler, it's a longer sales cycle. So you know more than likely that you're not going to see the revenue from that lead until a month or two, or maybe even further out. So there are other types of calculations. There are rolling ROI calculations that you can use instead. They're a little bit more complex, but here we decided to keep it simple because the calculation we shared will still help you get a good baseline of what your ROI, what is your ROI, and it's still worth the time to run your numbers through it again, just to get a good baseline.
Right.
Now, if you're super ambitious, and I think that you should do this, would be my recommendation, is that you get more granular and you track the ROI for every marketing channel individually. So you have your Facebook ads, what you're spending there, Google ads, even print, digital, anything else that you're doing for your marketing. Now, also includes referral and networking groups that you might be members of. These are all ways, because these are all ways that you spend money to bring new business in the door. So basically, they're all marketing. So keeping track of them all individually will help you better understand which one is outperforming another. So which one is good, and then which one might not be so good. And it helps you make better decisions. And you can decide, I want to continue to invest in this one because I'm seeing great results, or I need to stop spending in this one because I'm just not getting the return that I was looking for.
Exactly, Dorothy. And if you're working with an agency, you definitely want to make sure that they aren't just giving you vanity metrics like we talked about earlier. You want to ensure that they are showing you the true value of the services they're providing for you.
Yes, be careful of this one, because vanity metrics, as you might think, are metrics that just look pretty, but they don't really give you insights into how a campaign is truly performing. Now, if you are working with an agency, remember, you have to share your sales and revenue data with them so they can take their part of what campaigns that they've been executing on, and then connect it to the results and the revenue that you're seeing on your end, so that they can give you that picture, that full ROI that you're getting. Without you sharing that data, they can't do it. So they're only going to give you numbers that might seem like vanity metrics. So make sure you're sharing your data with them.
Yes.
And if you, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to start. You go.
Okay. So then if you're doing the calculations yourself, it's super important that you start with clean financial data. Otherwise, you're not really going to get the right number. So if you're not tracking exactly what you're spending in each of your marketing channels, and you're not tracking exactly what your sales and revenue are for a particular month, the calculation isn't going to work. And unfortunately, there are businesses out there that aren't keeping good records. So start there. Make sure you're keeping good records. Use the calculations that we provided today. Keep it simple. And you're going to be off to a great start of understanding what is your total investment for your marketing dollar.
Absolutely. Sad to hear that people don't keep their data as clean as they should.
Yeah.
But that is a wrap for us today. Thank you for joining us today, folks. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop us a line, and we would love to continue the conversation. You can hit us up in our DMs or in the comments below. Thank you, Dorothy, for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And next week, we will be talking about researching your competitor and compiling a competitor analysis. It's going to be another good one, so you do not want to miss this. Join us here Friday the 31st at noon Mountain Standard Time. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Bye.